What's up, fam? Welcome back to the vlog, and today we're talking about mod, motor, Mustang, mustache things. I'm growing a mustache. Anyways, mod, motor, mustache things. What does that mean? Well, if you read the title to the video, I got screws turning in my head and I'm trying to figure some stuff out. So here we go. So, as you guys know, the 04 Mach 1 Mustang, I am considering keeping it and taking it off of Marketplace. And here's a couple of reasons why. Okay, so here's the 04 Mach 1 Mustang that I've explained to you guys in past videos. And I recently had the idea of putting this car up for sale. And the reason behind that is because I'm playing catch up on some finances right now, and this thing's kind of just been put on the back burner. I'm working on YouTube. Back burner. A couple of reasons why is it's kind of weird. Car runs, drives, but I live in Southern California. And guess what you need to register your car in California? Smog. Yeah, smog. So this car does have a random link code issue. I haven't invested any time or money into this car in the last 2 years just because busy, money, and to be honest with you guys, if I could take one day in the next month or so, or it's hard for me to make time with everything I have going on with my family and my personal life, but it just needs a couple of things buttoned up on it to kind of attempt to clear up that link code. And I just need to make the time to do it. I need to stop making excuses for myself. Now, another thing, because I do dabble in automotive politics in Southern California. Not going to get political on the channel, but with what I've been watching on, that I've been seeing coming up with everything that's going on with, the DMV right now, and, the California Air Resource Board, however you want to call it. There's a lot of stuff coming up in terms of new administration, new laws. California needs to play ball, and to my understanding, they're not. If things go the way I think they're going, we may no longer, here in the near future, have to smog cars in California, which I think is the goal. And not having to worry about smog, it really don't matter if I fix the link code issue or not. I mean, I know there's a shady way of doing it, but it's very expensive. And I don't have, $500-600 laying around to go have said shady person to smog the car so I could register it and or jump through hoops and try and register it out of state. And I potentially do have that option of registering the car to Arizona or Colorado. So I have options. And the thing is I want to be able to just drive this thing and enjoy it. And it needs some work. The driver window, I need to fix that. I need to put the new motor in and get the glass re-glued to the track. I don't know how much that's going to cost me. The transmission, fourth gear grinds. Am I just going to do a cheap rebuild, or are we going to swap a transmission in this thing? It's things I've been thinking about and things I don't have a lot of money for, but, I could also budget it. So it's what do I do? What do I do? A couple of reasons why I'm considering taking the car off of Marketplace is because I have a lot of money invested in this thing. And I put it on Marketplace for what I think would be a fair value for this car within terms of what it is. It's an 04 Mach 1. you know, so it's already a limited model that was only made for 1 of 2 years. These cars were actually, this one actually was made in 04, so it's got the 40th anniversary badges. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys the interior a little bit. I love this car so much. I don't know. It sucks because, like, if I sell this thing, I would wind up getting another one in the near future anyways, just because I love these cars. The only other couple of cars I would consider getting would be like 0304 Cobra and or like a 1314 Boss 302 Mustang within terms of what I would consider price range, and or keep this, build this car up, and, you know, maybe someday down the road be able to afford to have this and a Cobra would be pretty freaking cool. But I mean, the car is in really good condition. Interior wise, there's a couple little things in the interior that bother me, but being realistic, this car is roughly an 8-9 out of 10 interior wise. I upgraded the stock radio that broke to a double din Pioneer setup, Apple CarPlay. It's got all the billet Mach 1 interior upgrade option parts. This shift knob gets hot AF, by the way. I have another knob that I keep in the car, but I put this one back in to keep the car to spec within terms of listing it. Within idea of mileage, the car is roughly about 135,000 on the chassis. It's in really good shape interior-wise. I would say anywhere from an 8 to 9 out of 10 on the interior. And it's got a ton of new parts that have just been put on this thing that hasn't even been ran for less than 1,000 miles. So let's pop the hood and dive into this real quick. So the car is dirty. It's been sitting outside. I took the cover off of it and haven't put the cover back on. The goal is I'd like to get it cleaned up. Maybe if I could finagle a spot in the garage. It's very dirty right now. As far as performance mods, this motor's been gone through. It's a 98 Cobra stock short block, stock rods, pistons, but, you know, tech skid block, tech forged crank, 03 Mach 1 heads with the cooling mod done. Some of the stuff on the heads was just freshened up. All new timing components. I did the 99 to 01 Cobra timing cover. They're a little stronger in strength. 01 Cobra cams. A lot of stuff has been gone through and replaced on this thing. New motor mounts, new injectors, new coils, idle air control valve. It's got underdrive pulleys. It's got a Canton T-Sump road race oil pan. It's got BBK throttle body. It's got the JLT intake on it, which would go with the car if I was going to sell it. And I also have the CNL, which I was going to keep because that's a harder to find intake system. The custom billet coil covers, the powder coated valve covers. I did all the Canton, you know, custom overflow, the power steering. Like, I spent a lot of money on details on this car, not to mention new trans mounts when I had the motor and tranny out. All the clutch components are all new. It's got a brand new McLeod Extreme Street clutch in it, new aluminum flywheel, throw-out bearing clutch fork, clutch cable. It's got the billet firewall adjuster and the billet clutch quadrant in the car. This is all parts I spent money on and did to this thing. Not to mention the Nitto tires. Don't even have 1,000 miles on these things. Pro 5.0 shifter, aluminum drive shaft. I just went through and did the diff in this thing. So when it comes down to it, I have a lot of money wrapped up in this car, and I have not been able to enjoy it as much as I'd like to. I've gone through 2 sets of headlights on the car just because it sits outside most of the time, which burns me. It upsets me. So I honestly with how much I have in this thing, I have it listed on Marketplace for $8,000 or best offer. And literally every message I open up, I get people shoot me the 5K offer, which I ignore. I also put up no trade. So anytime somebody attempts to offer me a trade, I ignore it. I would only consider selling this car for a cash deal. And then you get the guy, what's your best price? I respond $8K. I want $8K for the car. Like, oh, I listed the car for $8 because I really just want $5 for it. Like, let's be realistic, people. I even have in the ad over $15,000 invested in new parts, which is realistic. Other than I did the window motor on the passenger side, I had to replace that. I got a new window motor for the driver's side. That's got to go in. It's probably going to need brakes sometime soon. The tranny needs to get addressed. Other than that, the lean code issue that needs to be figured out, and I have most of the parts and spark plugs for that. You know, and it's just like, you know, why should I put 20 grand in this car so the next guy only needs to put 5 in it? You know what I mean? Like, I have people telling me, oh, they want to come look at it. It's going to be their new daily. It's like, dude, this thing's a hot rod. Like, you're going to wreck it. I enjoy it. It's my pleasure car. I haven't needed it, and that's the only reason why I considered putting it up for sale, because, well, it's a fun car to drive, and I don't need to rely on it. I could beat the crap out of this car if it breaks. It could sit. That's just where I'm at with it. All right, guys. So I think I've made the decision. The car is coming off of Marketplace. I think I'm going to keep it just because I do have some sentimental attachment with this car, and I know with all the money I have invested in it, I'm not going to get back. But also at the same time, it hurts a little bit just dealing with people on Marketplace constantly gouging you, constantly I got to drive there. The car's on non-op. I got to tow it. I got to spend money to get it. You know, I'm going to be honest with the internet right now. If you want something, it's per your discretion on how you achieve it. If all you're going to do is bash and beat up the seller and be disrespectful, nobody has to sell you anything. Just being clear and honest with you guys, okay? I've turned down so many offers on this car just because the only thing that would bring me to wanting to sell this car is if somebody had the balls and the decency to say, hey, I'm serious in the car. I'd like to come look at it and check it out, okay? Instead of trying to make BS offers over the internet and cry about, oh, you're too far away. Oh, what's your best price, before even seeing it. Here's what bothers me the most about the Marketplace sales tactic. You're going to try to get me to agree on a price with you before you even see on the car. So you're already trying to talk me down on my asking price. And I'm asking a very fair price for the car. The car's listed on Facebook Marketplace for $8,000. Okay? Motor's fresh. All new clutch components, fairly new tires. The diff was just serviced. I fixed a lot of stuff, and it's got thousands of dollars in brand new parts in it. Oh, well, modifications don't add value. Yes, but I'm saving the next guy thousands of dollars that need to be invested into a 20-year-old car. As I state to everyone that I speak to, it's a 20-year-old car. You think you're just going to be able to get it and drive it and not have to worry about putting money into it? Like, shit breaks. There's no warranty. When something goes wrong, you got to deal with it, and that's what I did. And again, I'm also somebody that, you know, takes accountability and owns up to my own responsibilities, okay? It's not my problem if you want to spend the time and money to come look at the car, whether you get it or not, and or cry about, oh, it needs this and it needs that. Yeah, I know. And you know what? If I keep the car, I'm going to fix all the shit and put my money into it because I love this car. It's got a ton of potential, and it's got a lot already done. You know, I mean, realistically on Marketplace for a cleaner Mach 1 where the paint isn't as bad, probably a little lower or around the same miles, but everything original, you're still looking at a $13,000 car. Probably 10 to 13 grand. If you find a cleaner one, lower miles, 15 and north of that. So I don't think I'm off on my price that I'm asking for this car. And I know a lot of people jump on the internet because they want to devalue everything and want everything to be cheap and affordable. But come on, if you're a real enthusiast and you understand that this was a 2-year only run vehicle and they came in limited quantity, you know, that should have some type of value and appreciation to you. If you're going to bitch and squawk that these cars are junk, they're new edges, oh, it's an old 4.6, they're not worth that much. Well, do you really like these cars then? Because you're devaluing the car. Why would you want something that you're just going to trash talk about? Okay, you know, it's an interesting tactic to me to trash talk something that you're trying to buy when it sounds like you don't even like the car. Like you're just going to buy it and rip it apart and part it out so for the sail panels and the shaker, because those parts are worth money. You know, this car parted out. I get you could probably get 10, 15 grand out of this thing just ripping it apart. Sail panels, cluster, interior, which I would never do because it's just taking one more Mach 1 off the face of the earth. And, you know, again, they came in a very limited run. You know, you could only do it so many times until there's none left. And then everybody's like, well, where are all the Mach 1s? You can't find clean ones anymore. It's like, well, everybody bought them and stripped them apart and trashed them instead of fixing them. There's none left. And then the value on them are going to keep going up. You know, before you know it, a car like this, probably in the next 15, 20 years, in the condition it's in, might be a $30,000 car just because they're going to get harder to find because people keep buying them, breaking them, wrecking them, and just stripping them for parts because they don't want to put any money into them. They don't appreciate them. It's just something fun to have, and then you destroy it and it's gone. And it's just, I don't really appreciate that outlook on these cars and how people abuse and treat them as, oh, it's just a car. Oh, it's a respect thing with me. I'm ranting too much, but yeah, I mean, I'm just getting burnt out with people on Marketplace, and the only way I would sell this thing is if somebody came, actually looked at it, not trying to make an offer before they see it, and just give me their best cash offer. Because if somebody was in front of me driving it, seeing what they like, what they don't like about it, and just kind of be reasonable, I would consider an in-person cash offer letting this thing go. The problem is it's been on Marketplace for over a month and there's no decent people on there. And or for the condition of this car and the value of this car, the people who I think I would prefer to deal with would be looking for a nicer car. And I'm starting to realize that. And it's not that this car isn't nice. It needs a little more work. If it didn't need transmission work and it was painted, like the paint was shining and it was registered, I could probably ask 13.5 for this thing, and maybe 13.5 to 15, depending on the market. But at that point, if I'm going to put the money into it, I might as well keep it. I was kind of looking around on YouTube, a couple of people that inspire me. Danny Johnson, Justin SVT, you guys are like my, what's the word I want to use here? You guys, I met you guys too, which is amazing. You guys know so much about these cars, and you guys just really teach me, and also at the same time, make me feel like there's other people in this community that really love and enjoy and have passion for these cars. And it makes me comfortable knowing that there's people out there that has as much passion and appreciation for these cars. And I look up to them, and they share a lot of knowledge, and I just want to be kind of at that level. And that's why I'm starting to make these videos. I may not be as educated. I've been doing this for a very long time. This is my first actual 4-valve Mustang I've ever owned. I've had a few 2 valves. I've had Fox bodies. And every car is a learning curve. I think I've taken apart enough Fox bodies and 2 valves to know the ins and outs of these cars, but also at the same time, this is my first 4-valve I cracked into. So that's some of the reason for the sentimental value. But also at the same time, I was watching some other videos, some older videos on YouTube, just people building and having fun with these things. And I'd like to get to that again one day, and or just have fun. So I've been ranting a lot in this video. The goal is it's probably not going to happen soon. Maybe in the next couple of months, if I can find the time and the funds to figure out how to get this thing registered. I think that's going to be the first step. Start driving this thing. Start kind of putting money aside when I can, and just budget it. Get the transmission fixed, get the paint fixed, drive it, enjoy it, and then just build it as I go when it's an option. I want to be able to enjoy this car. That's the end all goal. I want to be able to enjoy it. So car's off marketplace as of today. We're going to get to it soon. I'm going to be posting updates here on Evan's 67 vlogs, as well as I'm also going to be posting on my other YouTube channel and Instagram, New Edge Evan, where I want to start focusing on more Mustang content again, get more involved with the New Edge platform, informational videos, share information. I want to dive into this journey on YouTube and just share my life, share my story, and do Mustang things. And obviously right now I got a lot going on. We were just talking about, what's going to happen with the Sea-Doos. Going to budget that again as a winter project. So I got to prioritize things. So if it takes me a while to get videos out on updates, just bear with me. I just would appreciate, the likes, subscribes, comments. I didn't get really any comments on my last video, so I'm still trying to figure out what to do with those Sea-Doos. But yeah, so we're gonna do Mustang things again. And as much as selling that car would help with some other stuff I have going on right now, I think it's instead of doing it twice, because what would happen is if I sell that car, I'm going to take care of some other financial things right now, but then in a year or two, I'm going to look for another one and do it all over again, not knowing where market value is going to be in a year or two from now. Probably pick up another one for 15 grand and then start from scratch. It needs a clutch, it needs tires, it needs this, it needs that. And, I'm already that far into this one with how much money I have invested into it. A lot of people say I might as well just keep it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll just hold off and get to it when we get to it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys enjoy the content. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. If there's any input you guys would like to make, and or if you agree or disagree with me, put it in the comments. And yeah, so I think this video is going to be a little productive. I'm going to try to edit it the best I can to not make it a 45-minute video of me rambling why I don't want to sell my car, but it's just getting you guys up to speed. And we're going to do Mustang stuff again, and I have some build ideas, so we're going to talk about that in another video. So peace. Love you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Later.